Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and we have the January 12th maintenance and update notice. And goddamn, this one's big, man. This one is massive, colossal even. It's one that I've been waiting on for a hot minute, and I think y'all been waiting on it too. This week, you're gonna have to summon. If you don't summon, honestly, man, I don't know what you're doing. So, story chapter 15 is being released. We're getting 2 new heroes, right? And there are 2 of the, I guess, 4 characters that every player on Global is waiting on right now. We're getting Sariel and Tarmiel. These 2 characters are top meta characters. Borderline fest units. And they're coming on banners that only require you, I say only, but it's still very expensive, right? They're on a 600 banner, a 600 gem banner, where when you get to 600, you get to choose one of the characters, which is pretty freaking good. It's pretty good, right? And both of these characters are worth having. Most of you guys right now, you're saving for the one Escanor, you're saving for Assault Meliodas. You might think skipping these guys is a good idea, but let me say this. Both of these guys, they can slap those characters. Again, not dominate, not annihilate, but they can definitely kill those characters too, right? So it's something for you guys to consider. Sariel can destroy like any character in the game of like level 1 cards. He's just nuts. And then Tarmiel, this guy right here with the 3 heads, he's a different type of character like we've never seen before. He's completely defense based, so you can run him with triple defense gear, right? It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. I love it, man. Whew. Tower of Disaster is coming as well, so yeah, this is gonna be good. I don't really like what they chose for the reward for summoning, right? They make it so that if you summon, you'll get +5 SSR gear. To some people, this may seem like it's a good thing because you don't have to level up your gear or all that stuff, but from what I've found, every single time I've gotten pre-upgraded gear, the base stats are always garbage. And for me, if the base stats is less than 90%, I will never UR it, right? I will never UR it, so it's pretty much just useless to me. So I would have preferred if they gave out like anvils or hammers, like maybe 10 hammers in place of one of these pieces of gear. That's just me, right? So something for Netmarble to consider. Giving out useless +5 gear. Well, I know some players are probably gonna get one piece that you can use, but for me, I've never gotten one that I could use. But man, Tarmiel of the Ocean and Sariel of Tornado, man, we about to class some people in PvP, boys. That finger gun coming. We about to be erased with just like one hit, man. Geared PvP. This guy's an animal because he has one card. Let me pull him up. He has one card that has triple crit chance, right? Base level 1, this man has 40% crit chance already, boys, right? 40% crit chance already, and then he has a card that triples that. So even at level 1, he has 120% chance to crit. And this is AoE, boys, AoE. So it's actually nuts. And then on top of that, his second card, Power Strike. You can actually run him with Droll, or if at any point you run into Droll and Droll's commandment is active, guess what? This guy does extra damage based on people's resistance. So if they think, Valenti meta, maybe I run Valenti. No, you are not going to run Valenti to tank no type of damage from Sariel. Sorry, no, not happening, right? You're getting erased by the god. By the way, this guy's unique, pretty cool, right? He increases goddess allies, so Goddess Elizabeth, Ludocio, Sariel himself, and Tarmiel. So if you run a full team of angels or goddess or whatever, you increase their basic stats by 20%, which is pretty cool. This only applies from the front, which he's a frontline unit. He's a hitter, boys. He come with that machine gun type of damage, bro. Like turn it on, it's a brrr. People just dead. People just dead. You gotta summon, guys. You gotta summon, okay? The one Escanor probably going to drop in March. I'm sorry to tell you, but you should summon for this. You should, man. This kid he looks lethal, and I gotta have him in my box. So check this out. Look at his grace. If a critical strike occurs when the hero uses a skill, ignores 50% of the enemy's critical defense. Yeah. So with this card, right, basically guaranteeing that he's always going to crit, the fact that upon critting, he ignores 50% of their critical defense, it's nuts. If you don't know what critical defense means, it's basically the amount of damage that you take when a critical strike occurs. So when somebody crits on you, your crit defense will kick in and basically reduce some of the extra damage that the crit would do, right? But this guy's gonna ignore 50% of that. Some characters don't even have 50% crit defense when they're super awakened, right? Nuts, man, absolutely nuts. And then on his ultimate, he has Sever, 3-time crit chance, so he's gonna crit, bro. He's just gonna be a crit monster. Man, this guy DPS out the wazoo. Red Gotha might be getting a comeback, I'm telling you, because he's a full attack unit. You attack seal him, only thing he has to do, like he can really do, is rush ultimate, right? So Red Gotha might come back with Sariel being in the meta, so look out for that, man. And then we got Tarmiel. Tarmiel is like a tank support type unit, but he has big damage. So his first card is basically gauge removal, gauge depletion, whatever you want to call it. Same as Zeldris or Green Merlin. So that's really good, because if you run like Ludociel with Tarmiel and Sariel, you have gauge removal on the front line. And he has a card right here, which is kind of one of a kind. He assumes a stance and reduces the final damage taken by up to what, 65%, which is really good. But the thing is, when an ally receives damage, 30% of the damage that is reduced, Tarmiel takes it, right? He takes some of the damage that is reduced. So if you're going into like a pierce rate team, this guy's gonna die really fast, right? Because pierce rate is really hard, and the damage that is being reduced, Tarmiel takes that damage, right? So he basically, it's kind of like a reflect. Like the damage that everybody on your team would take will just get reflected onto him, and because he's a defense type character, he's very tanky, he can take those hits. But if the damage is just so overwhelming from like Pierce, this guy will die really fast. Anyways, look at his passive / unique. Wrath of the Angels decreases all enemies max HP by 200% of the hero's defense. Triple defense sets, I'm telling you boys, that's becoming the play right now. That's gonna be the play for a couple units going forward, and he's gonna be the one that sets it off, I'm telling you, fam. And then moving on, we got Grace of the Ocean. When the hero takes damage on the enemy turn, recovers HP equal to 150% of defense at the start of the allied turn. So he has a heal built in. The really cool thing about this heal is it applies, because it's a grace, it applies to any unit you put him as a link on. So just like how Ludociel grants evasion, this guy will grant a heal, and Sariel will grant the grace that allows you to ignore 50% of the enemy's critical defense. So if you like to run crit teams, you can use this guy as a link. So these units are, even though they don't rely on their ultimates to do big damage, like for example Sariel, having him with a high dupe level, why did I do that? Anyways, having him with a high dupe level is actually a good idea, because of the fact that he's gonna bring up your CC, and you're gonna want to use him as a link when you don't want to play with him, like for whatever reason. So really good units, man. I'm gonna try to 4-6 them, at least try to 4-6 them. Anyways, inflicts damage equal to 450% of defense on all enemies. Heals HP of all allies by 30% of the damage dealt. So Tarmiel is just a monster, bro. Like, he's actually just a monster. I'm looking forward to these units. Hopefully I don't get shafted. I'm expecting to get shafted though. I'm expected to do 2 rotations and only have 1 of each to show for it. But it is what it is. Good news is though, here's the good news. Right, on this banner on JP, Ludociel did come back. So if you didn't summon for Ludociel, you have a chance to get Ludo, Sarmiel, and Tariel if they keep the banner exactly the same as it was. However, only these 2 will you be able to select once you get to the 600 on the banner. So just keep that in mind, right? But if you had listened, right, and you were free to play, now is a good time to blow 600 of your gems and then go back to saving for the 1 Escanor and Assault Meliodas. It's a mouthful, boys, but like, yeah, that's the play. Anyways, we got the 7 catastrophes. They're here, and the Tower of Trials, and then we got these two fools coming back. This guy literally just left. He's already back for another ass whooping. It's fine. It's free stuff. I'm here for it. I'm here for the pendants. I'm here for the SSR coins, and I'm here for the what you call it, the awakening, sorry, the engraving stones. And then what is this? Really? Hello. I don't care for the Bond costume just because it's for regular Bond, and Bond are like, all the Bonds are bad, man. But I'm here for the Diane costumes. I wish they were UR pieces, but it's fine. I'll take them. I'll take them. They're free. Alright? Yeah, I'll take them. They're free. No part 2 tickets? No part 2 tickets? Really? No part 2 tickets, eh? Oh no. Gold perk. Oh yes. Part 2 ticket. I'm here for that. SSR pendants, part 2 tickets. I'm here for that. Oh, by the way, Sariel and Tarmiel, Sarmiel, English? Anyways, Sariel, Tarmiel, and Udosiel are all going to be on the banner for the goddess, fairy, and demons after their banner goes away. So just keep that in mind. Save all these tickets that they're giving you, because once the banner goes away, these initial release banners, right, this one, they'll get added to the regular tickets and you'll get a chance to get them. But don't rely on that, okay? Don't rely on that, because you might be waiting months to finally pull a copy, and you'll be missing out big time. All right, so King's Exchange Shop. Okay, so basically they're gonna keep doing that. I'm not gonna exchange nothing. Actually, I might exchange some of my SR pendants for SSR pendants, just because I'm pretty much done ranking up what you call it, SR units. Okay, so they're only selling 2 of these guys outfits for cash, which is actually good for me, because ooh, okay, this is dope. I seen a couple of JP players playing with this Diane one. Looks fire, bro. This is for small Diane. She looks cute. All right, so anyways, this one for Lasva and Meliodas. I believe it can be used with any Meliodas. This one is for Goddess Elizabeth, obviously. And okay, Diane looking. I'm getting distracted by Diane, bro. Look at that haircut. It looks so cute. Okay, I might finally take my my green Diane off the shelf engraving for these guys. Oh yeah, this was already in the game, but they just never said anything about it. Like, if you go in your game right now, even before the patch, and you go to Slater, you'll see that Slater's crit chance on his skill, his Sever card, was already 3x instead of 2x. But they're officially stating it right now because this guy's coming in and they want to make sure he's as OP as he should be, which is pretty crazy. Anyways, oh yeah, they're showing Slater here. Yeah. Okay, so I forgot that he had Sever as well on his second card, because nobody really cares about his other card. Okay, so a couple characters are getting buffs, which is pretty good. Alright, so what's ending? Wow, a lot of packages are ending. A lot of events are ending. A lot of bundles. I don't really care about the bundles too much. I don't buy any of these. These are like gear and like awakening bundles. I don't buy any of these. But the salvage rate up event is ending. The 100%. I wish they had kept this for the whole month. That's a bit unfortunate. But they make big bucks off the hammers, so I can see why they want to end it pretty freaking quickly. Okay, so the rate up draw for the gear gacha is leaving. The daily rewards double. That's leaving. That's a bit of a shame. Oh, the shop discount. This is very important. So cosmetics are currently like 30% off or whatever. That's ending. So if you have any character that you want to buy cosmetics for, guys, buy them now, because they're probably not going to be on sale again until like the 1-year anniversary, which is a couple months away. So just keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind if you have characters that you want to buy cosmetics for. Also, in game right now, there's this event, the Diamond Payback event. Make sure if you have stuff that you want to spend diamonds on, spend it now so you can get back like the cosmetic upgrade materials, the free hammers and the anvils and all that stuff, okay? Also, if you have characters you're trying to enhance, do that before the update, because that's going to be ending. That's pretty much all the important things here. Oh, I guess the training grotto spontaneous missions, yeah, I'm gonna try and finish Trading Cave probably tonight or tomorrow before the reset, because of the fact that the Trading Cave gives out a couple extra purple stones, and that's actually really useful for UR gear. So if your Trading Cave is currently open, or if it's gonna open like tomorrow or whatever, bang that out real quickly before the update drops, because this mission that gives you free purple stones, engraving stones, is gonna be going away. All right. Also, make sure you use up all your spin tickets for the free stuff, and that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I am super excited for these units. I'm not excited for the shaft that I'm gonna get though, I'll tell you that.